Is God a Democrat or a Republican? Or maybe God's a member of the Green Party. Perhaps God is a libertarian. The truth is, folks, it doesn't matter what political party your God is subscribed to, because regardless of what party they're in, a third of Americans believe that God, their God, your God, whoever's God, is picking American presidents. According to new data released by Pew Research, roughly 1/3 of people in this country believe that God herself has their hand in picking the United States president. 27% of people in this country said that God did in fact choose Donald Trump to be the president of the United States. Most of them because it was based on policies. So God up there in heaven looking at Donald Trump's policies says, you know what, I like that. I like where this guy's going with the whole wall thing. Let me go ahead and cast my vote for Donald Trump. Probably a mail-in ballot. I don't think God came down here and voted in person, obviously. Almost 30% on the other side say that God chose Barack Obama to be president of the United States. So it's not only limited to the Republicans on the right who think that God is swaying American politics. Those on the left, we got, almost 1/3 of us too, think that God is making all this happen or making this not happen. And that's the more important thing, folks. If God is choosing one candidate over the other, that means God is telling us that the other candidate is bad. And if God is involved in politics in this way, he must be involved, she must be involved in everything else too, right? When you see those people get up on stage with their Emmys and their Grammys and their Tony Awards and they say, I want to thank God first and foremost. You think God's actually up there in heaven saying, I got you, bud. I did that for you. You're welcome. When you see the winning team of the Super Bowl say, I just want to thank God for this. Do you think God's up there saying like, heck yeah, Tom Brady, I got you another one coming next year too? No, that doesn't happen, folks. I don't care if you do believe in God or if you don't believe in God. The Bible does tell us human beings were given free will, right? We know that. That's a thing. And whether or not you believe in God, humans still have free will. God is not up there guiding American politics and ignoring all of the other countries on this planet. Do you think God would pick a president of the United States who wants to put kids in cages, and that applies to both Obama and Trump? No. That is a stupid thought to have. Do you think God chose the Saudi royal family to oversee all of the human rights abuses over there? No. Again, that's a stupid thing to think. You think God picked Vladimir Putin to be president essentially for life of Russia? No. Again, that's stupid. Believing in God in and of itself is not stupid. I fully respect everyone who has a religion, who sticks with it, and who believes it. But if you think for a second that any higher deity out there is interfering with the United States and the United States alone in our policies and our sports and our award shows, maybe it's time to rethink your religion, because I can promise you that ain't happening. I know what a lot of you out there are thinking. You're thinking, wouldn't it be amazing if you could wear the Ring of Fire logo across your chest? Well, now you can. Just head on over to our Teespring page to find some awesome merch we're offering for our viewers. We have more designs that are going to be added in the near future, so just follow the link in the description or take a peek at the shelf of merchandise under this video. Thanks for watching.